Hello.
Hello,
Hey, good morning, Jenny.
good morning.
How are you?
Not bad, thank you. And you?
Yeah, me too. So far, so good. So, last time we had a topic about
About money
money is the best.
gifts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we will just continue this one. Okay,
Yes.
so let's try the speaking. Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
And why is the money is the worst gift?
Money is the best gift.
Worst gift?
Money is the worst gift because
Mm-hmm.
um, is it is it is not meaningful.
Mm-hmm. Not as meaningful as.
Not meaningful. Not as meaningful as a real gift.
Okay. Not as meaningful as a gift.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And can we support that?
Some people
Mm-hmm.
like to receive a gift and they want
Mm-hmm.
to be surprised
Mm-hmm.
when receive a gift.
Yes. So when they receive a gift, they will feel surprised, right?
Yes.
Or special, right? Okay. So here we have the ideas, and we already had this one. So next topic is about this. So question is, do you want to learn the subject with a teacher or do you prefer to learn from computers? What about Ginny? Do you want to learn the
Um,
subject with a teacher or prefer to learn from computers?
I think
Mhm.
I prefer to learn the subject with a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, because when I learn subject with teachers, I can understand easily.
Mm-hmm. On the other hand,
On the other hand, learn from computer
mm-hmm.
is more difficult,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you don't know how to use computer.
Okay, so you have a point. So what about these subjects? English. Let's talk about English. So do you prefer to learn English subject, this subject to a teacher, with a teacher or with a computer? Can we give reasons?
Mm, I prefer to learn English
Mm-hmm.
with teaching
Mm-hmm.
because when learning with teachers, I can also practice speaking.
Mm-hmm. But
But when you learn from computers, I can I do that?
okay, so it's the other way around. Okay. What about history?
Mm, in history, I prefer to learn from computers
Mm-hmm.
because I like to watch some videos about history.
Mm-hmm. Historical videos. Mm-hmm.
Because it can help me remember really.
Mm-hmm. What about with the teacher?
Mm, sure.
Yeah. Mhm. So history, you prefer watching historical films or videos? That's why you prefer computers. What about mathematics or maths?
With with math, with maths, I prefer learning with a teacher
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not good at maths. So
Mm-hmm.
learn with the teachers can help me understand and
Then,
and the results will be better.
mm, and with a computer, what's the difference when you learn mathematics in a computer?
I learn from computers. When I do
Mm-hmm.
exercise,
Mm-hmm.
um,
When you do exercises, it's what? It's more difficult. What about science?
it's in science. I prefer learn with a teacher
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not good at science too. I learn with teachers more.
It's you prefer learning with the teacher more than a computer with English, history, and science. English, mathematics, and science, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here, teacher own or no teacher. So you read the text and find new vocabulary. Okay, so let's practice reading.
Yes. Teachers have a lot of knowledge. They can help their students to learn a lot of different subjects. However, some people want to replace teachers with computers. Are they correct? Many people believe that we do not need teachers these days. First, students can find the answer to any question by using computers and the internet. Teachers will never know all the answers or the latest information. Second, students can learn better by using computers and the internet. They can study fast or slow. They can focus on particular learning points. They can communicate with other students by using the internet. Other people say that computers and the internet cannot replace teachers. First, teachers can help students learn more. It is because they can explain information in many different ways. They can check whether their students understand certain points. Computers cannot do this. Second, teachers make sure that their students are really studying in class. If there are no teachers in class, the students will misbehave or play computer games.
Okay, so the reading is about,
It's about teacher or no teacher.
yeah, teacher or no teacher and the reasons, right? What are
Yes.
the reasons mentioned here? With the teacher, first, students can find the answer to any question by using computer and the internet, okay, with no teacher. Second, students can learn better by using computers and the internet, okay. But other people say that computers and internet cannot replace teachers. So with the teacher, first, teachers can help students learn more, and teachers make sure their students are really studying in class, right? So what about the, is there a new vocabulary on the reading?
Mm,
No?
yes.
Yes?
Mm, no new words.
No new words. Okay. So what the reasons for using computers? Can we find the supporting idea or the supporting arguments? The first reason is students can find answer to any question. Right? Let's see.
Yeah.
It says here, this is the first reason. With the computer, they can find any answer to any question by using computer and the internet. Supporting teachers,
Mm,
they attack with the supporting teachers will never know all the answers or the latest information. Right? This is the supporting. And what about the second reason? Students can learn better by using computer and internet. Supporting, they can study fast or slow. Okay. And in
mm,
here, let's take a look at the supporting. The reason with the teacher can help students learn more. Supporting, this is because they can explain information in many different ways. And second, supporting, if there are no teachers in class, the students will misbehave or play computer games. Okay, so this is with the reason. So see, we have supporting ideas with the reasons. Okay, so let's have this one. Where were you at yesterday, by the way?
yesterday.
Yeah?
I'm sorry because I'm busy and I forgot to send a message to you.
Yeah, you were marked absent. You can send a message or we can reschedule classes if so you cannot so you can avoid absences. So let's have vocabulary for this one. This one is the progress test, so we will just have the review for other topics. Let's see if you still remember. Again, what is driverless?
Don't need people to drive.
What? How would you give the meaning for this word? A driverless car is a driverless is a
Don't need people to drive.
okay, or you can say driverless is a car, okay, that you do not need to drive.
Yes.
Okay. Dangerous,
Then it's not safe.
control,
You handle something.
what?
You handle something.
Okay, housework,
Do chores.
okay, hardworking, hardworking. Opposite or the antonym?
Means lazy. The antonym is lazy.
Okay, part-time,
Some part a day.
working, or synonym, side, side job, skill,
Mm, Your ability.
okay, behavior,
Mm,
it's the way we behave, right?
Yes.
Health,
Mm, mm,
health is the status of our body, right? Or our it can be also our body or our mind. Okay.
Yes.
Protect.
Okay. To save someone.
Okay. Celebrate. Celebrate synonym.
Ambulance.
Celebrate or to what? Solve and save. Okay, let's try making sentences. Driverless.
Mm,
Can we make a sentence?
Many young people prefer to drive driverless car than traditional car.
Okay, they prefer driverless cars than traditional cars. Dangerous.
Yes. Mhm.
What? Dangerous. You can use the driverless for dangerous or traditional car.
Mm. Mm. Driving car,
Mm-hmm.
driving car, while drinking beers, very dangerous.
Okay. Or drinking while driving is a dangerous thing, or driving a car while drinking is dangerous. Control.
Mm. It is
Control of something.
mm, to control.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Need to control. Driverless. You do not need to control driverless cars, right?
Yes.
Housework.
How to, I do housework
Mm-hmm.
every weekend to help my parents.
Okay, good. Hardworking.
You need to start. You need, uh, you you
You need to be a.
need to be a hardworking person.
Mm-hmm. For you too.
To house dating.
For you to what? For you too.
To be successful.
Okay, for you to be successful. Part time.
Um, Many college students
Mm-hmm.
work part-time to earn money.
Okay. Skill. Working part time
Working part-time
will help
will
you.
help you improve your skill.
Okay, will help you improve your skill or gain new skills, right? Behavior. What about behavior? Someone's behavior or a person's behavior is a big what? Is a big thing or is important when looking for a part-time job. Okay. Okay, health. About your health. Now, health is
Yes.
what can we say about health? Is it important?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Being
Mm-hmm.
able to do more exercise
Mm-hmm.
to improve your health.
Okay. Protect.
We should plant trees to protect our environment.
Okay. Celebrate. What do you celebrate in Vietnam? We usually
We usually celebrate it in January.
okay. Solve. Solve verb. Solve the problem. Can solve. Solve is to find solution, right? So we need to find the solution or find the answer to, right? With the solve. What about save? Save money.
Um,
Phrasal verbs. Mhm.
turn off the lights when you don't use to save the electricity.
What?
Turn off the lights when you don't use to save the
Mhm.
electricity.
Okay. So here we will have to let's practice this one. Driverless cars. So this is just a review. Let's see if you still remember. Traditional cars will be safer than driverless cars. Can you give your supporting opinion? Reason for this one, traditional cars will be safer than driverless cars. Why? Because, or first, what are the reasons why traditional cars are safer or will be safer than driverless cars? What about Jeannie? What do you think? Reason is first, traditional cars.
First, traditional car.
Mhm. Traditional cars do not use what? Traditional cars do not use computers, right? Or the system, unlike driverless cars. So with the traditional cars, you are the one who's controlling the car or driving, right? So it's safer than driverless cars because you know what you're doing, right? Unlike driverless cars, even if they use system or computers, okay, there will still be some problems. There will be some problems may occur. Okay, so with the traditional, you can control things on your own, right? What about opposing? Can we oppose this? Traditional cars will be safer than driverless cars. I don't think so, or I don't agree. What about Ginny? Can
I
we?
don't
Mhm,
think so.
mhm.
Yes,
I don't think so. Driverless cars are
are really like mistakes.
what? Are what?
Are really make mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Because why do they rarely make mistakes? Because they are equipped with they're equipped with computers, right? Or systems. On the other hand,
On the other hand,
mhm,
people when driving
mhm,
car can get tired.
mhm. So what will happen?
So driverless car loadings safer than traditional car.
Okay, so when people will get tired, there may be possibilities that they can cause accident, right?
Yes.
So here we have suggested answers, right? Can we read it?
In traditional cars may be safer than driverless cars because human drivers can react quickly to unexpected situations. For example, if a child suddenly runs into the
The street.
uh, street, a human driver can brake immediately to avoid hitting them.
Mm-hmm. Human
Mm,
drivers.
Human drivers Human drivers can also make decisions based on their experience and
Instincts.
instincts, which can help them navi-
Navigate.
navigate tricky situations on the road. Overall, human drivers have the ability to adapt and respond to changing
Circumstances.
circumstances, making traditional cars a safer option compared to driverless one.
Okay, new vocabulary.
Mm, instinct,
And
navigate,
and
navigate,
navigate and no more.
um, circumstances.
Okay, so with the instinct, it says here, let's go on with the answer first. It says here, traditional cars may be safer than driverless cars because human drivers can react quickly to unexpected situations. React quickly to unexpected situations. What are these unexpected situations? They give example. If a child suddenly runs into a street, a human driver can brake immediately to avoid hitting them, right? So human drivers can also make decisions based on their experience and instincts. Talking about human, right? Human experience and instinct. Do you know instinct is like, oh, I think I will like this. Like you have the feeling. Instinct is the feeling that it may happen. So you will tend to do something before it happens. So that's the adjustment. Like it says here, human drivers can also make decision based on experience. If we experience that already, so we will make decision, right? And with the instinct, you have all of us, we have this genie. Like example, you have the instinct that it will rain later. Like, oh, I think it will rain later, and then suddenly it rained. So you will say that, oh, my instinct, it's right. So it's the feeling. And you really feel it. We will call it instinct. Okay? Like you feel it really will happen, and it's usually correct, turned out to be correct or right. So that's instinct. Okay, example, usually we have this with the feelings, like for people also, like example, you meet someone and then you will feel like, oh, I think this person is a bad person or it's not a good friend. And then it turned out to be right. So that's the instinct, you know? So you also have this term in your language, right? Instinct. You have like the gut feeling. Okay, what about navigate? So it says here human, okay. So example, a child suddenly runs into the street. So as a person, what would you do, right? So you see a child running on the street. So your first instinct, your first do is you will brake, right? Immediately to avoid hitting them, right? Because your instinct is, oh, I feel like, oh, maybe I will hit this children or this child. That's your instinct. That's your feeling. If I did not brake, so I will brake immediately now. So if I do that, maybe the car behind me will hit me if I brake so sudden, right? But since I have the instinct that I will, or I feel, or my instinct is I will hit the child if I did not brake immediately. So I will make a decision to do this. Okay? And then it says here, which can help them navigate tricky situations on the road. Okay, so these feelings and experience helps navigate tricky situations like that. There are tricky situations, that means unexpected things on the road, like this one, child suddenly running into the street. That's a tricky one, right? We do not expect that situation, right? Navigate is to you will know what to do. Navigate life. Example, we say navigate life. Okay, navigate is to take what is right. Okay, to live a life or navigate the situation. We can say that. Example here, this situation. How will you navigate that situation? How will you handle it? Okay, how will you deal with it? Okay, navigate.
Yes.
And it says here, and human drivers have the ability to adapt and respond to changing circumstances. Okay, adapt and respond to changing circumstances. These are happenings. Okay, situations in life. Okay, like this is a circumstances or a situation. Okay, you're just driving and then suddenly a child runs into the street in front of you. Okay, that's a circumstances, that's a situation. Okay, so we have to adapt, right? We have to respond. We cannot just continue driving. Okay, so here we have the children do chores every day. Let's have a quick opinion with this one. Supporting. Can we support that? Children should do chores every day.
Mm. Children should do chores every day.
Mm.
This will help them
Mhm.
when they grow up.
Okay, this will help them what?
When they grow up,
Help them in what way? Help them improve
those
their skill. Okay. When they grow up, what else? And they will also help their parents, right? Lessen the chores and the time for cleaning. What about the posting? Can we oppose this? Children should do chores every day.
mm, children should not do chores every day because they need time to study. If they do chores every day, they can not have enough time to study or do homework.
Mhm.
So children should not do chores every day.
Okay. So let's take a look at the suggested answers here. Let's see if there's a new vocabulary. Suggested answers. Can we read?
Children should do chores every day because it teaches them responsibility and helps them develop important life skills. For instance, when children help with tasks like setting the table or cleaning their room, they learn how to take care of their belongings and contribute to the household. Doing chores also teaches children the value of hard work and um,
Cooperation.
cooperation, as they often need to work together with family members to complete tasks. Therefore, doing chores every day is beneficial for children as it helps them learn valuable skills that will benefit them throughout their lives.
Okay, is there a new vocabulary?
Yes, uh, operation.
What?
Operation.
Operation?
Yes,
Cooperation?
yes,
Only that?
yes.
So it says here doing chores also teaches children the value, the importance of hard work and cooperation. Verb cooperate. No idea?
Um,
Cooperate is you take part. Okay. You help. Okay. So if you cooperate, example in a house chores, okay, or in a chores at home, you cooperate. That means you take part. You do your part. Okay. That's cooperation. Okay. As often they need to work together with family members to complete the task. See, If you cooperate because you need to work together. If you do not cooperate, okay, or if you don't have a cooperation, that means you do not take part, okay, or you do not work together with family members to complete the task. So with the cooperation, anything involved with tasks like this one, chores, even at school, right? We have group work, right? So we need to cooperate, right? We need to take part with the group work or studies. So it says here doing chores every day is beneficial for children. Why is it beneficial? It helps them learn valuable skills that will benefit them throughout their lives. Okay, so this is just a review with all of our previous lessons for the progress test. And I will give you homework with this one with the vocabulary and phrases. Okay, we will try this one. Money is the best gift, or the other topic. Okay, did you review the vocabs?
Yes.
Okay, I will give you exercises with the vocabulary. Of course, you will make sentences like writing. Okay, so we can explore. Question?
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Um, I think I'm an there is a term for between introvert and an extrovert. I forgot. I'm not sure if it is ambivert because personally I think I'm introvert, but when I know the person already, like it's like I'm extrovert, like I can talk to them like that or spend time with them as long as I'm comfortable and I think they are my person already. Like they belong to my group like that. Or I think they're a good person. So I become like it's like I'm becoming an extrovert when the situation happens. So it depends on the situation. But like as a person in general, I'm an introvert. If you will take a look at all of the traits for an introvert person, because I don't really like what do you call this? I don't really like talking, or I don't really mind like meeting a lot of people, because I don't think it's a good thing like to always meet new people. But I'm open to meet new people as long as I like the group. Like now, I'm just open to meeting people with a purpose. Like if they're into business like that, if I know that I will learn something from them. But if just knowing them for just okay, for the fact that you have to know them, no, I will not do that. So I think I'm an introvert person, but not really introvert to the point that I will not go out of the house or not talk to people, not like that. I can still communicate and mingle. What about you?
I think um, self-view.
Mm,
Like I extroverts with
mm-hmm,
someone I know already,
mm-hmm,
and extrovert with someone I don't know.
mm-hmm. Introvert to someone you don't know.
Yes.
So how do you know people? Like how do you meet them? Do you talk to them or do they talk to you first? How do you meet new people? Mhm. Have you met people like outside school like that? Like from other group? Like maybe you join a charity work like that. Because I join charity works and volunteer works. That's how I meet new people. Because you will not know if you're introvert or extrovert if you're just meeting people when example you're studying, right? So at school, of course, obviously you will meet people, your classmates. It's given because they're your classmates. But what about if you're not at school, you're just at home? How would you meet new people? Like what is your way? Like for me, example, I join volunteer works and like that charity works like if so because if you join like that kind of thing like those the people you want to meet the kind of people you want to meet you will meet them in that way like maybe they're just they are also like me like since they like volunteer work they know volunteer work or charity work you know that
Yes.
like if I we will help children who do not have parents anymore like we will feed them or give them clothes like that so of course if you do join like that you will meet other people who also join right so so you will meet people like the way you maybe like same as you in that way
Mm.
okay so we will continue this one tomorrow. Okay, the progress test. And I will give you the vocabs exercises and you it's writing exercise. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so that will be for today, Jenny.
Mm. Goodbye.
I see you tomorrow.
Mm.